Namo Namaha, all the masters. Welcome to 21 Days of Spiritual Science Doctors Retreat. And today is the 15th day of this event going on internationally. And today we have Dr. ISHITA CHUGH with us, who is the final year scholar of Bachelors of Ayurveda Medicine and Surgery from National College of Ayurveda, Hisar, Haryana, India. She is into meditation since 3 years under guidance of Dr. Sangeeta Nehra ma'am. She had amazing experiences with plants. She is an amazing personality, a beautiful speaker, and a craft lover. On her every birthday, she plants a tree and takes care of it. And today, she will be sharing with us the beads of knowledge of the book Causal Body and Ego by Arthur E. Powell. So, without wasting any time, I would like to invite Dr. Ishita Chugh to please take over the stage and start her presentation. Ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kathy ma'am, for introducing me so well. A very warm good evening to all the beautiful souls gathered here. I am Ishita Chugh, final year student from National College of Ayurveda, Barwala, Hisar. Firstly, I would like to thank Dr. Sangeeta ma'am for giving me this platform. Thank you so much, ma'am. Let me share my screen now. As Kathy ma'am previously told you that we will discuss on the book The Causal Body and the Ego. So there is a story behind this, or you can say a experience why I choose this book. Actually, when I was preparing for my finals in 2018, during that time at evening, we usually walked through Herbal Garden in our campus in order to get recharged as we just got frustrated. So after walking through all, when I come across to exit gate, I suddenly feel energized and I can't assess what is there at that place from which I got lot of energy. This continues for 4 days. Then, on fifth day, I decided to get entered in Herbal Garden from the exit gate, and I feel the same energy level which I used to get after 30-minute walk in the garden. Then I conclude that the plant planted in this area impart effect on me. But there are three types of plant. One is Java plum, next is of cannabis, and third one is of bohemia. Then a new confusion arises that what influences me. Then next day, I found a book named Nakshatra Vatika in our college library. And suddenly, our librarian asked me that in which department I should keep this book. And I usually generally open that book and that actually to see that actually in which department it should kept. And when I opened that book, on that page itself I found jamon tree or java plum, you can say, affect the person whose name starts with alphabet I, V, E and U. Then I got to know that among three it is java plum which impart effect on me. After sharing this with ma'am, I got 2 points. One is mini gods of plants, and second one is nakshatra wise plant. Then, in order to get about mini gods, I come across with the book Causal Body and the Ego by Arthur E. Paul. Let me give you a brief introduction about Arthur E. Paul. Arthur E. Paul, born on September 27, 1882, at Plasbrand near Newtown, Wales. Later, he immigrated to US. Paul was a vegetarian and promoted abstinence from alcohol, coffee, meat, tea, and tobacco. He was a theosophist whose books were published in early 1990s. He studied major esoteric work of C.W. Ledbetter and Annie Besant. So there are some other titles by author: the etheric double, the astral body, and the mental body. And in sequence of these three, causal body comes on fourth number. If we go for etheric double is pranamaya kosh or vehicle of pran. Every solid, liquid, gaseous particle of physical body is surrounded with an etheric envelope. Hence, the etheric double, as its name implies, is perfect duplicate of dense form. In size, it projects about 1/4 of an inch beyond skin. In Raj Yoga, the etheric double and dense body together are known as Sthul Utpatti or lowest upadhi of Atma. Next, in astral body of man is vehicle. Unlike the physical body, surrounded by an aura of flashing color, composed of matter of an order of fineness higher than that of physical matter, in which feeling, passion, desires, emotions are expressed, and which act as bridge or medium of transmission between physical brain and mind. In mental body, we shall have to consider the mental bodies as the vehicle through which the self manifests as concrete intellect, in which are developed the power of mind, including those of memories and imagination, and which in later stage of man's evolution serve as separate and distinct vehicle of consciousness, in which man can live and function quite apart from both his physical and his astral body. As I previously told you, there are four books in series of Orthripol. So now last in series, that is causal body and ego. Let me give a brief introduction about causal body and ego so that we can proceed further. This book formed the fourth and the last of the series of compilation dealing with the bodies of men. Approximately 40 volumes, mostly those written by Annie Besant, C.W. Ledbetter, have been searched. The material thus found has been sorted, arranged, and classified into appropriate department for better understanding. In addition, there has been incorporated a considerable amount of information regarding the planes of or world associated with four bodies of man, that is etheric body, astral body, mental body, and the causal body. About two-third diagrams are original and rest are modified somewhat for exhibiting a clear-cut picture to reader for better grasping. This compilation is carried out in continuation with three previous volumes, that is etheric double, astral body, and the mental body. When he got to know about the causal body of man, then according to him, this is a big step toward the evolution of man. Then he got the etheric, astral, and mental body particularly resides for one incarnation. But causal body is immortal. This causal body remains same for all incarnation, whether they are 10 or they are 10,000. But actually, we can say causal body is relative immortal because for whatever time period human evolution continues, this causal body stays. But when evolution, basically human evolution completes and soul enters into superhuman, then causal body leaves the body. In today's session we are going to discuss that how individual souls develop, how evolution carried out from mineral group soul, or you can say how the generic journey goes on in order to attain the main destination, that is individual soul. Along with this we are going to discuss what are the impact of external environment, or you can say impact of human on development of individual soul. So we begin with group soul. Group souls. So basically, there are seven main triad which are different from one another. These seven triad differentiate and finally converted into seven primary group souls. Then they again divide, subdivide, and form many group souls in different kingdoms. These seven primary group soul evolve parallelly. They never combine with each other. These primary group soul appear as vague, filmy form floating in the great ocean of matter, as balloon might float in the sea. They are seen first on mental plane, becoming more clear outline on the astral plane, and still more so on the physical plane. In general, these primary group soul differentiate and after division, subdivision, and finally convert in individual unit or soul. Group soul which exist in mineral, vegetable, and animal kingdom thus represent intermediate stage leading up to complete differentiation into separate human entities or unit. Hence, in these three kingdoms, that is mineral, vegetable, or animal, we do not find one soul in a block of mineral or a plant or an animal. Instead of this, we find one block of life. It we may use such term and solving a vast quantity of mineral substance, a large number of plant or trees or a number of animal had one soul, means they live in one group soul. For making it clear, let me give you an example. Suppose you have a glass full of water. Okay, that glass full of water have millions of atom or molecules of water. Take this glass full of water as one group soul. Then, if we pour some water in another vessel, but actually this is portion of water belong to that glass. If we add any color, or you can say any food color, in the water we poured in another vessel, then this attain color. That means that is having a experience. Finally, this colored water had to mix in that glass, then the whole water attain that color. Similar action takes place in case of group souls. uh, Let me give you an example. If you hit a single honeybee, then the whole group come to hit you back, because they all have a common soul. I hope you get a little idea regarding group soul. Now we take group soul one by one. Firstly, mineral group soul. As you can see in diagram, there is a wall or envelope which is three layered. So the outermost layer formed from physical atomic matter. Middle one is from astral essence and innermost layer is from mental essence. Okay, we can see several blocks beneath the ring like structure. So the block which is represented by A, after having experience returning to its parents, which continue supply energy, as we can say, this block, this ring like structure continuously supply energy to all the blocks. So the soul content of A again merges in parent, and whatever experiences A feels, that same feeling other blocks can feel. Here, the consciousness first arises in mineral kingdom. After so many experiences, the consciousness whether feel pleasure or pain, and that repeated feeling create a rough distinction between I or I not, or me or me not, and slowly experiences accumulate, and I factor deeply accumulated, and decide whether to evolve further or not. So whatever experience it have, further same evolution takes place. Next, let us take about vegetable group soul. As mineral group soul is three layer packed, just like it, vegetable group soul is two layer packed. As you can see, outer layer is formed from astral atomic matter and inner one is formed from mental elemental essence. The physical layer of mineral mental elemental essence, the physical layer of mineral group soul disappears, because that layer is absorbed by the content of group soul in order to make their etheric body strong. Similarly, with mineral group soul, we find a block termed as A. Now here, author try to exhibit some of plant, which again merges into parent body with all their gathered experience, which also felt by other associated plant, according to which evolution carried out. So whatever experience one plant have, either of cruelty, love, compassion, they took their experience and further move for evolution and evolve with that character. Now we are one more step close to our human evolution. Now we will discuss about animal group soul. Similarly to mineral and plants, animals also lives in group. Only difference is that now the envelope is single layered, which is enriched with mental elemental essence. Here astral layer is absorbed, same for strengthening purpose. Animal receive many experiences during journey of evolution till having animal life in animal group soul. Again and again, group soul divide until eventually each lower triad possesses its own separate envelope. The triad is still within the enveloping case of elemental essence which protect and nourishing it. It is drawing near to individualization, and term group soul is no longer strictly applicable to it. It is single lower triad which has separate off from the group to which previously it belonged. As you can see, fission takes place, that wall form and it divided into two separate ring like structure, you can say. Now one type of animal reside in one so that they can differentiate further. Large number of higher domestic animal have reached this stage and have really become separate entities, incarnation in a succession of animal body, although they have not as yet of course attained to possession of causal body. That is the true mark of individualization. There is an analogy between animal when it is approaching toward individualization and human antenatal life. The animal at this stage corresponds to the last 2 months of human fetus. Let me explain you in a detail. Now, it is known that a 7-month child may be born and may survive, but it will be stronger, healthier, more vigorous if it profit yet another 2 months by its mother shielding and nourishing life. As you can see in the slide, baby born at 7 months and he is alive and lead his life, but he is not that much healthy and suffers with diseases again and again, as you can see in the left side. Let me clear it. It is not necessary to happen with every premature child, but yes, it happens with majority of child that they don't lead a healthy life. So it is also better for the normal development of ego too, that it should not burst too soon the envelope of group soul, but should remain within it, still absorbing life through it and strengthening from its constituent, the finest part of its own mental body. When that mental body has reached the limit of growth possible under this shielded condition, then the time is ripe for individualization to takes place. Similarly, here it is depicted that dog, because of love and possessive nature of his owner, the dog decided to individualize, but he is not that much developed so that he can attain and lead a life of human, which is so full of so much trouble. No, the development of child may be unhealthily forced, and individualization of animal thus be hasted out due to time. It is obviously far better to let an animal develop naturally until it fully ready for individualization than to force it artificially and cause it to become an individual before it is really ready to stand by itself and live in the world as a separate human entity. We may note two factors at work. The emotion and thought of man act constantly upon those animal and tend to raise him to a higher level, both emotionally and intellectually. The animal, if kindly treated, develops devoted affection for his human friend and also unfold his intellectual power in trying to understand that friend and anticipated his wishes. Am I
Yes, Ishita.
audible? Okay. This picture can illustrate what I want to say. As you can see in the figure, the mineral kingdom. Firstly, mineral kingdom is shown of full width in denser part of physical plane, showing that the life there, such as it has full control over the denser physical matter, but the band grows steadily narrower as it mounts up through the etheric subplane, indicating that control over etheric matter is not yet perfectly developed. The small point penetrating into the astral plane indicates that a little consciousness work through astral matter. This consciousness is the beginning of desires expressed in mineral kingdom as chemical affinity. Similarly, in the next band representing the vegetable kingdom, vegetable kingdom has full width in whole of physical plane, dense as well as etheric. The portion representing astral consciousness, of course, much larger because desire is much more fully developed in vegetable than in mineral kingdom. Next, in animal kingdom, the band shows that there is full development in lowest astral subplane, showing that animal is capable to of experience of fullest possible extent the lower desire, but the narrowing of band through the higher subplane shows that his capacity for higher desire is much more limited. It also shows that there is already a development of intelligence which needs mental matter for its expression, while the band representing the human kingdom is seen to be full width up to the lowest level of mental plane, indicating that up to that level his reasoning faculty is fully developed. As we get the reasoning faculty is fully developed, then it is man who can either prove itself as asset to society or a liability to society. I don't want to get you people confused that previously she discussed about group soul and now this both concept exhibiting the same feature, that it is a man, it is a man who created a better world for future generation. We have and we should love each and every entity from mineral to animal, as their experiences give rise to a new soul or a new individual which further serves the community. If during the course of evolution one always have very good experience, then definitely individual develop with very good character. And if you want to please, and let me give you example, if you want to please two, three or four people, let us take four people or four individual, then you have to work all of them individually. But if you shower your love only on single plant, then all the plant in that group receive and that same experience of love, and evolution process of all those plant enhanced, and we get that enhanced individual which leads to creation of better earth than at presently we have. There are only some little efforts which we can take in order to please plant and animals and mineral, that we should not over exploit them as we pluck a lot of leaves or flowers from plant which we want, even there is use of only two or three, but we pluck so many leaves, or we rudely behave with our pets or express too much love or too much compassion to them, and many more such things we do very gradually and casually. We must be aware that what we are going to do with our plants, animals, and how we get that these themselves become an individual which serve the community further. And let me make it clear that this is not the conclusion of the book Causal Body and Ego. This is some points from the book and conclusion which I conclude from that point. Thank you, and I hope you don't feel boredom and get what I want to convey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ishita, for beautifully explaining this beautiful book, Causal Body and the Ego, and the soul development, soul development from group souls to an individual souls, from mineral level to vegetable level to animal level and to human level, because we generally don't understand the evolution or the souls of the animals, of the plants. We just think them they are the pets and they are the plants. We don't take care of them ourselves, like ourselves, and we into an individual so that they can take care about their experiences, so that they can be a very responsible soul for themselves. And also, you gave the examples of pets, that we love them with whole compassion. Along with the pets, we should vicinity very well. Thank you so much, Ishita, for such an amazing book. And I would request Sangeeta ma'am to please come up and share her words of wisdom.
Thank you. Thank you, Khyati. Thank you, Ishita. Wonderful presentation you have given, Ishita, and you explained about group souls and about the individual soul. And I have read this book, I think 7 or 6 years back when I was uh, uh, working with some animals, with some animals or in with the animal kingdom. So that you explained that about the group souls. So everyone, I think we have to understand the meaning of group souls. Like Ishita also explained that if we cut one plant, or if we just pluck one leaf, the whole body or the surrounding plants are get affected of that pain. So if we are cutting the plants, or we are plucking the plants, so first we have to think that is there any need to cut the plants, if there is any need to pluck the plants for, okay, for food, but not for in a pleasure way, or not for in a in a sometimes we use in the some party sessions or the marriage purpose, and so many like celebrations we use the plants. So I think in my view it is not the right way to use the plants. So because they are the group souls, and the group souls having the extra sensory perceptions, and extrasensory perceptions is something that we are having, like the physical body, and as well as the astral body, as well as the mental body. So the mental body, not mental body, the mental layer is developed surrounding the plant kingdom, in each plant. So the first in the mineral kingdom, the physical and the astral, and then it is more evolved, that consciousness, when the consciousness is evolved more, then the plant kingdom having the physical, astral, and then the mental layer. So mental layer is something, the more mental evolved is next to the animal kingdom. So step by step, our consciousness evolves slowly and slowly. That is the involution, and that is the evolution. The evolution of the soul is towards the mineral, to the human. Like we are evolving our consciousness slowly and slowly. So if we cut or if we kill animals, like for eating purpose, so it is not the right path, or it is not the right way to, because if we kill one animal, so in the surrounding that the common soul get affected, whatever the in surrounding animals, they feel pain. If like I have cut in my finger, the my whole body feels pain. So in the same way, if we cut one animal, so in the group souls, the common soul, they are collaborated with each other, they are attached with each other, so the all animals get pain in everyone body. So that's why the group souls concept in told by Arthur Paul is wonderfully he explained in this book, The Causal Body and the Ego. Even when I was going through the astral body and the mental body of his book, also he explained at the mental level, because the animals are having the more developed soul, and some animals are chosen, or they are having the more uh, developed soul at the mental level, so then they jumped into the individual soul. Like for example, the domestic animals. So Ishita, little bit, he she has just touched that subject, that when we become the individualized soul. So like from group soul, when the group soul is prepared to be individualized from domestic animal to human kingdom. So like cat or dog or cows or camel, horse, these are the group souls. They are they prepare themselves to be individualized in the next in the human kingdom. So this is a long process of the universe or the cosmos. This is the long mathematics, and according to the mathematics of the cosmos, we start from the mineral kingdom. Uh, Even the mineral kingdom, before that, the mineral kingdom, there is a elemental kingdom. So the elemental kingdom, now we are having the elemental kingdom. Now we are having the many gases surrounding us. So the elemental kingdom, then the mineral kingdom, the very small consciousness, and after that the plant kingdom, the more little bit evolved consciousness, and then the animal kingdom, and then the human kingdom. The human kingdom is having the individualized soul. Individualized soul is something when the law of karma uh, is like the beginning of the law of karma. Before that, in the animal kingdom, there is no law of karma, because they have not they are having the mental layers, not the mental bodies. So we are having the physical body, and then the astral body, then mental body, and then the causal body, the supracausal body, the cosmic body, and the nirvanic body. We are having the step by step the evolved souls. So we are having the many subtle bodies, but before jumped into the individual soul, we are having the group souls. In that we are having the layers, the physical layer, astral layer, and then the mental layer, like this. So it is a very wonderful concept to understand that why we should be vegetarian, and why we should not kill animals. Because when I was working 5 6 years back in some animal area, so then the masters in my meditation has given the message that you have to go through that this book, the causal body and the ego and the astral body and the mental body. So at that time I came to know that, oh, the group souls are to understand very important, because if we are killing one cow, or if we are killing one like any animal for eating purpose, So I think it is not the right way to just for our main selfishness we are eating animals. And then we talk about the love. So what is the meaning of love? That okay, we love, we I love you unconditionally. So the meaning of unconditionally love is, I think, something is faded if we see that. So it is not the right way. So causal body and the ego in Arthur E. Powell and H.P. Blavatsky and Annie Besant and C.W. Leadbeater explained wonderfully in like 42 to 43 volumes in that period of time. He explained wonderfully that in the causal body and the ego, it is written that the grass and the ants and the termites are the soul of Mother Earth, because they never die, because always they change their shapes, they change their bodies. Because if we see the ants, or if we see the grass, when we cut the grass, or and if the ants are killing, automatically they are changing their shapes and they're changing their bodies. So the consciousness automatically changed, like in every second the cells are destroying within us, and the cells are rejuvenating and they are taking birth again and again. In the same way, on the earth, it is going the same process. Like at the plant level we can talk about the grass, and at the animal level we are talking about the ants and the termites. So these are the souls of Mother Earth. Causal body and the ego, Arthur E. Paul explained wonderfully. So Ishita, that subject, very sensitive subject, you have like given to us, that I'm becoming emotional, because we should not kill animals, we should not cut trees. Okay, so now I think Urja is going to represent the swag movement also, the save water and go green. So that's why we have to save our Mother Earth in save water and go green, to plant more trees. So Ishita, thank you very much for giving a wonderful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a beautiful explanation. And really, the message of swag is now more useful and understandable for every one of us. So, without wasting time, I would like to ask, welcome Pooja Sachdeva for please telling us about the swag movement.
Thank you so much, Khyati ma'am, for inviting me. And also a hearty thanks to Dr. Ishita Chugh and Dr. Sangeeta Nehra for wonderfully telling us the concept of involution and evolution. And also, when Sangeeta ma'am was telling us regarding the book and the concepts, I was hearing the voice of the birds chirping in the background, and it felt so good to hear them. And with this, I would like to share about Swag Movement, a global initiative by Pyramid Spiritual Society. Uh, Now, I would like to tell what is Swag Movement. Swag Movement is Save Water and Go Green. The mission of this movement is to improve the environment quality and conditions of our Mother Earth by partnering with community and group leaders and aspiring environmentalists to work together to create a clean and green place to live for ourselves and our future generations. Swag movement as also the PSSM has also announced the Swag Anthem music composing contest. The theme of the song should resonate with respecting and conserving Mother Nature, our responsibility towards the nature, and pledging to save water and go green. The winners will be announced on January 10th, 2021. The contestant may send their entries from December 1st, 2020 to December 31st, 2020. The winner will get a surprise gift along with winning certificate signed by Brahmrishi Pitamaha Patriji. The winning song will be adopted for all swag activities. This was all for the swag movement, and also you can send your entries to the email address which is pssm.swag@gmail.com. Now I would request Sumit sir to play the videos related to swag movement. Please, sir.
Our PH system has started a new program called as CHUGH. It means save water and go green. S for save, W for water, G for go, and another G for green. Save water and go green, my dear friends. We should not waste water. We should always be very, very careful in conserving our water resources. Let us not waste a drop of water. Every drop of water should be utilized properly. Every drop of water should be used for in the best possible way. If you are wasting water, then you are contributing to the poverty of the nation. If you are conserving water, every drop of water, you are conserving the nature and you are making the nature prosper. We have to conserve water. Whenever you are seeing an open tap, please close it. Let not the water go waste. This is called as save water. And then go green. Plant trees. Everybody should plant trees. That is the most important activity for a man, for a human being, to plant trees. We want a very green planet, not a dry planet. And for plants, water is required. If there is no water, there is no greenery, there are no plants. These are the two important activities for a human being. You have to save water and you must see that everything is green. You must plant trees. While we are enjoying the trees planted by others, we should also plant trees. Everybody is forgetting this point and they are not planting trees at all. Why can't you plant trees? Why are you not aware of that fact? That you must plant trees every day. And always, every minute, you must be aware of wasting water. And you must never waste water. Water is a very, very precious commodity. It is a divine commodity. And if you plant a tree, plant a seed, sow a seed, you are making it green. So, this is the movement called as swag.
Thank you so much, Sumit sir. for
Thank you so
sharing.
much. Thank you so much, Urja. And thank you so much, Sumit, for playing the videos. And now Ishita will guide us for meditation for 10 minutes. And sir, please, hello, and please make some video music.
Now we start meditating for 10 minutes. So you all close your eyes, clasp your hand, cross your feet, and just relax. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Release all the tension and negativity from your body during exhale. Now make no effort to control the breath. Simply breathe naturally. Just look upon your breath. If you have some thought, just have a watch over them and let them go. And again, focus on your breath. We know that purpose of our life resides within us. So we have to go inside with our breath to find our consciousness. Simply just be with your breath. Breathe naturally and look upon your breath only. Just be with your breath. If you have some thought, just look upon them and let them go. And again, focus on your breath. Now we are going to open our eyes on the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now rub your hand and place them on your face and open your eyes gently.
Thank you so much, Ishita, for a wonderful meditation session today. And
And Khyati, Jeevandhar sir is with us, and you kindly invite Jeevandhar sir for sharing the meditation experience and about the book also.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So, Jivandhar sir, you are please welcome here to please share your meditation experience with us today.
Okay. Is it audible, please? Is it
Yes, sir,
audible,
it
ma'am?
is audible. Yes.
Okay. Uh, all of you, good evening. Today, to meditate with you, just I came to this place. So that is why I have taken 2-3 minutes, particularly for this session. And to be frank with you, just I was going deep, and you told me to open my eyes. And because initially 2-3 minutes I could not uh, just sit for meditation. So now it was starting actually. So you told me to open my eyes. Tell me please what I have to do. Hello,
Yes, yes,
Yes,
hello.
sir.
Are you listening, ma'am?
yeah, yeah.
So
Yes,
actually,
sir,
this
we are
was
listening.
happening.
Your
This
network
was happening.
connection is a little bit distracting, so it is not audible properly.
Oh, oh. So now is it okay? Please, 1 second. If I off my video, is it
Yes, sir.
okay? Is it audible?
Uh,
A little bit or totally you
no,
can?
sir, it's quite bandwidth is low right now also.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
now it's audible. Yes, now it's audible.
If it is audible, then I will be with you. Like this, and I have taken 2-3 minutes to reach here, and just I was settling in going deep, and you told me to open the eyes. Actually, I wanted to meditate again through with your music, please. Actually, because this session, all the mineral and all the kingdoms, energy, and that evolution. Really,
Yes,
I like this session. Actually, this is Sangeeta ma'am's very favorite book, and how this doctor is going to put more light on that. Actually, in that curiosity, and really, I'm thanking to that doctor. And one thing I would like to ask the question to doctor, please.
yes, sir. Please ask.
Uh, Hello, ma'am.
Hello, good
Hello.
evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. How do you get that feeling, please? How do you get that vibration while going to that Java tree?
Sir, actually, sir, during passing that from beside Java Plum, I really feel energized and I
Okay,
feel very happy as
okay.
we was preparing for our exam. We totally get frustrated.
Okay,
So, yes, sir.
thank you. Uh,
This,
mm,
um,
I wish you.
hmm,
Yes, please continue. Please continue.
okay. I had
Please continue.
experience.
Please.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, sir. I had experience with neem tree also. As ma'am said,
Mhm.
I on ev- on my birthday I planted tree. In 2020, I decided to
Okay.
plant. I decided to plant a fig tree, but unfortunately, I can't get that because all nurseries are not properly open due to lockdown. Then I only get the neem tree. My father bought it for me,
Oh.
and I was very disappointed. And I said, क्या नीम का पेड़ ले आए हो, इसकी तो पत्ती भी पीली है. I used to speak this line. So that neem plant
Okay.
asked me, and at that time I had some mark on my legs, and that neem asked me, I heard this that lines in my
Okay.
ears, that you also had some scars on your face, on your feet, so your parents should drop in dustbin. So I thought, yeah, neem tree is right, and I plant that in park. After some time, when my scar got fade, and same day I visit that park, those yellow leaves either they fall down or what happened, I don't know, but there is no yellow, if only green leaves are there. And now this that plant was very well developed in park.
Yes, thank you. There is a time to sum up now, Jeevan sir, because now there is a next session on this channel. So, thank you very much. I think we have to sum up. Okay, thank you. Hmm.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Jeevan sir, for and Dr. Ishita Chugh for such a beautiful session today. And we are really thankful to all the PMC family and all the channels attached to us and who gave us such a beautiful opportunity today. We will meet tomorrow with another speaker, another with